Yeah.
We're here. I need to capture your gameplay so people can see it. Let me see. Let's add a source.
Hi, Centuries chat. Yippee.
Add a display capture. We're going to capture Discord. Oh, Discord. And we're going to display. Oh, I don't want display capture. That's the wrong thing. Remove. I want program capture. Which one? Application? No. Display? No. Window capture. That's it. Discord.
We are professional gamers, guys.
We are so professional. Okay. I know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, which one is it? This one? Yes. Look at that. And then remembering the right button to resize.
Wait, I haven't saved my daily grub today. Hold on.
You gotta save your grub. Nope. Which button is it that resizes?
Oh, there she is. I was like, where is it?
Nope. Is it this one then?
Don't worry, guys. No time like the present. I've saved my first grub.
You're doing great. This one? Better work. Why is none of my resizing tools working? What is it? What am I missing? I just want to cut off the black. What button do I click along with the drag? I've done it before. You would think I would remember.
Every time I do OBS stuff, it's like I've never been on a computer in my life.
That's just resizing that way. Is it tab? Nope. Is it command and alt? Command and alt. I swear I hit that one and it didn't work. So...
Hi, Ash.
It's just gaslighting me. Alright, and then I can resize it. And we'll just put you down here so it's still visible by year.
Ash, I have to show you my Moog script. It's actually disrespectful.
It was
I just showed
so
Centuries
good.
Before stream. It's dirty.
Alright. I am ready to run. And I'll catch up. I remember all the things. I didn't get naked. I guess I should get naked.
I don't have to. It's just personal preference of mine to be naked. What do I do?
Have you ever played with crowd control?
I have never done crowd control, but I like hosted a Team HITLESS event where we tried to make somebody do crowd control HITLESS, and it was really funny and goofy. We did it for charity.
That sounds like fun. I did it for the first time on my birthday, right? You come.
That's so fun.
But anytime anybody removed my armor, my character got fully naked. There was no underwear.
Oh my god. Actually, that happened to Ash's character when we tried to install the Undertaker mod for her. It was like, no. Oh, whoops.
And I mean, it's not like it's real nudity. It's just like Ken doll nudity. If you're, you know, I didn't look too closely when my character was a woman. I was scared. But it was probably Barbie doll nudity. It's just one of those things. Also, thank everybody for rescuing the grubs. And, of course, Mikey got first.
Damn.
But yeah.
I actually had the opportunity to get first, and I didn't even claim it.
I don't need items. I don't need items. I don't need items.
I mean, pick them up if you need to, you know?
It's just the what's the word I'm looking for?
Force habit.
I am a
No, because when I was first learning Bloodborne, Prof kept being like, you don't need that, you don't need that, you don't need that. And finally, it taught my lesson. I got taught a lesson because there's like a pickup in Bloodborne that you pick up. It's literally a pebble, so it's only put there to be a meme.
Yeah.
But you get hit with an oil pot and like a Molotov immediately, and I was like, oh, okay, that just like goes to show,
don't just grab everything, is what you're saying. You got Rykard a few more times.
I'm so proud of you.
Hitless Rykard
That's
is
amazing.
very impressive considering.
No, Ash is like not only doing it hitless Rykard, but she's doing it at extremely low damage because we're doing Blasphemous Blade only.
Uh-huh.
And so like she's not allowed to level up the fucking Serpent Hunter, and like we're like level, I don't know, 10 or something by then. It's no joke. But it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to like learning the rest of that route. She was like my somber routing guinea pig, and now I'm kind of not perfecting it for you guys because I'm still kind of bad, but...
Alright, it's faster to sell them. I just like to eat my runes.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, in Bloodborne, you don't get any really money at all for selling them.
Really?
Yeah, and when I was teaching Honey how to do Bloodborne hitless, she was like on her actual run. I was like, wait, are you selling your blood? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh.
Don't do that. It's so much. It's not worth as much.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Pookie, I'm so sorry. Don't do that. Oh my god, Prof just responded. I'll get back to him. We'll just use the speed souls for now. But...
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember when I learned that, but I did learn it, that it was not worth as much. Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, he's right behind me. He saw me. Don't even think about it, dude. I'm running away. Oh, a double root resin for me. Well, thank you, game. Is he so mad? He's forgotten about me. The music hasn't, but he has. Alright, and then we get my horse. Yeah, you're already on Alexander. Look at you go.
I do this every day.
Yeah, you're used to it.
Do you remember our Alexander script? Because I certainly don't.
It was R1, and then unsheath until dead, I think.
It was like R1, wait. R1, wait. R1, and then unsheath until dead,
Yeah,
right?
something like that. Basically, R1 until he aggroes on you, and then unsheath until dead. I think it's 3 R1s before he aggroes. I don't need to...
Yeah, I did that flawlessly. Incredible.
Perfect. I'm so proud of you.
I do wish that I could get Warrior Jar Shard this early in my Scythe run, but unfortunately I don't get my Scythe until after Alexander moves from this spot, and so, not extremely helpful for me, unfortunately.
No, not helpful at all. I remember mushrooms.
Yeah, every mushroom you see.
See a mushroom, grab it.
We buy the pot from this merchant, right?
I did.
Perfect.
I might have forgotten that when I did my second one. Is there a mushroom there? Yes, there is. I'm like, I think I see a glowing mushroom.
It's definitely, like, more important to grab them in, like, off-meta / all Great Runes runs, but get into the habit now. Because incoming 1 year from now, you're going to be like, Kelp, I want to learn all Great Runes.
Yeah. Roderica, I do love you, but I'm not talking to you. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, I missed my jump. Alright. Thank you. ER is always a fun time.
Truly. Did I feel like back at home being at ER? Because I took a break for Sekiro for a while. I was working on Hitless Speed.
Oh, heck yeah.
And just being back in Elden Ring just, like, feels really good. I'm like, oh, man, I miss this shit.
I've watched some speed runs of Sekiro. It looks like a lot of fun, and it looks like you can really script them boss fights and cheese them.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy because simultaneously, like, the game is very cheesable, and also, like, you do actually just have to fight all the bosses.
Yeah. Alright. And now, what is it next? Golden Knight?
Yep, the Golden Vow Knight from there.
Oh, that's Woobies. Let's see if I can remember where he is.
We probably didn't, but did we didn't go to Caelid. From here, we went to the fort, and then to the Everjail, right?
Yes, we didn't get to Caelid. There he is.
I like go to Caelid first in my run, so I'm like, what am I doing here?
Gimme it.
Nice. That's looking good.
Oh, and I got his partisan. Too bad we don't need it.
Yeah, but extra money.
Extra money. And then...
Extra money never hurt anyone.
Building there. Free money.
I like to call those totally necessary golden rune ones.
Yep.
And if you've ever met Ghost in the Noise, they're always like, "Oh yeah, Kelp makes fun of me for grabbing those," and I'm like, "I'm not making fun of you. It is totally necessary." Like.
And then down to the Grace, and then to Alexander.
And then to Alexander. If you fear there's a dog following you, don't be scared to sit at the Grace.
I don't think he's following me any. Well, he might still be following me. Nope, he's not. My stamina bar.
You'd be surprised.
That
dog is quite sneaky.
I might sit at the Grace just so I have the FP.
I don't know if you know Egg03, but she was recently running the Soulless trilogy, which is Elden Ring, Sekiro, Bloodborne.
Yeah. That's fun.
And she got hit game 3 Elden Ring because that dog followed her.
No!
Up to where Alexander
How
was.
rude.
Which is crazy. I'd literally never seen that before. I was like, oh my god. Rare hits coming from the girl that got me into challenge running Elden Ring.
Yep. That's so rude.
Oh my god,
Soulsborne dogs are no joke.
No, they're mean.
They are
Especially
mean.
Dark Souls 3.
Give me your flesh. Thank you. Alright. This is nothing personal.
Oh, you want to go behind him when you do? I don't know if it makes a difference. We'll find out, I guess. I do think there's a reason that people hit him
Oh,
with
I
the
forgot about
aggro.
I forgot about the mosquito. It's fine.
That's okay, that's why we have Elden Ring tool.
It's fine, or I just get him now.
Yeah, or like that was still hitless even.
Oh, get out of my way, fucking mosquito. Thank you. Yes. As long as I dodge his attacks, it's fine. Thank you. Alright.
Hold on, I should like tell my server that I'm live with you right now really quick.
Oh, you're fine. Oh. Now from
They miss me.
here.
I have not streamed all week.
Aww. It's good to take a week off, though. Now.
I just like, you know me. I started a new job and like I've just been like, I don't know. I don't have to explain it to you. You get it.
I get it. It's exhausting. You're learning.
You know how the banking life goes, dude. It's crazy.
Like, I haven't moved banks. I've moved branches. Do I cross this bridge? That's what I do next. Okay. I'm gonna rest here to get my stamina, my FP back. Let's see. But yeah, like, I've moved branches. And so I can pick up these mushrooms again. I've moved branches 3 times.
Dang. High volume or like?
No. So 2 of them at the time were, I don't know why I picked up the smithing stones. I went by these pots.
Just pick them up. You can sell them. Doesn't matter.
That's true.
Don't worry about extra pickups like that. Like as long as they're free.
True that. And then cracked pot. Do we need this? No.
I think we just need the cracked pot, but also like the short sword or dagger is like not terrible to get. We can put Assassin's Gambit on that, but there's other things we can put it on. But
I buy short sword. But so I started at one branch, and that branch was clustered with another branch. So I moved between those 2 quite a lot. Where do I go from here? Where am I going from here?
where are you right now?
By the merchant. I'm trying to remember.
The merchant. Okay, so you'll see like the little mausoleum off in the distance. Let me look at your stream.
Oh, this mausoleum.
Yeah,
Yes,
and then
yes,
there's the
yes.
Trina lilies, and you'll drop down.
Yes,
You'll
yes,
remember.
yes. Now
Hi,
I remember.
baby.
Hello! Good luck, have fun! Thanks, I need all the luck I can get.
No, she doesn't. She's doing so good.
I'm doing wonderful. And there's mushrooms over here. And there's skeletons over here. Ah.
Yeah, they do that.
Now where's that drop down?
BB, do you work tomorrow? And / or are we gonna D-Gen Circus tonight?
D-Gen Circus? Where's the drop down?
Have you ever played Hunt Showdown?
Somewhere over here. Hunt Showdown? I don't think so, but I think you and Strawberry were talking about that, weren't you?
Oh, that's right. Me and Strawberry were talking about it. Yeah, it's like a PvPvE extraction game, which like doesn't actually describe any other game that I play in my whole life.
You do have work tomorrow. Oh, and then there's free money. That's what it is.
That's fucked up. Why don't you call out, actually?
Where is the drop down? Over here. No, that's not it. I think I've misremembered where the drop down is.
Let me look at your Discord stream really quick. Okay, where are you right now?
I'm going back up to where the mausoleum is.
That's perfect. Yeah. So where the mausoleum is... Let me just warp back there. And then I can show you on my screen and it might be easier.
I remember seeing them, but I can't... Is it just here?
This is Hi, Bree. Hi, Classified.
Is this a crossover episode? Always.
It is. It is. Okay, are you watching my feed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go from Saints Bridge here. You know what? Solidarity. I'll pick up the smithing stones too.
We love it. We love to see it.
Okay, there's the mausoleum.
Okay.
Or it's like a ruin, more like.
Yeah, it's not... You know what? I knew what you meant. That's all that matters.
I'm just like the structure. I don't know. It's all broken, so. And then like this is where the lilies were over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then from here, mushroom.
Right.
And then like a good way to see it is like there's the eagles there, this rock formation. And then just kind of like anywhere over here. So like there's this divot in the rock that is usually the one that I drop down on, but it's not that precise. And then again,
gotcha.
down again, just east.
Oof. My computer is not like running all of these things.
I know. If it's easier for you to not stream in Discord, I can just watch your stream. I will just have a little bit of a delay, but like it's...
Gotcha.
We can...
Let me see if I can even get to Discord right now. Let's Alt-Tab. Let me go over here. Okay, I got to Discord. Let me stop sharing, see if that makes it a little... Stop streaming. I'm still in the chat. I didn't accidentally exit out of the chat, and then... pull you up here.
Okay, Prof responded. I said, do you have a second? And he said, always, but can't voice till 8. If it's about Pug, are we finally banning him? That's funny. No, I said, I selected the wrong save file for Prof saves. How do I update it?
Alright, this little divot here, I think is where you were at. I hope so. Or I die. I died. That's okay. That's how you learn.
Okay, Prof said go to the app data. Go to app data, and in there is Prof saves folder, and there's just the I and I.
Okay. You missed Silksong. We were just talking about Silksong right before you came in.
Because I've definitely finished it, Bree.
You know, in your heart of hearts you have.
I definitely didn't give up at Biowater.
Biowater's rough. I understand.
Dude, it's so rough.
Like I said, I left and came back 3 times, so...
That does make me feel a little better, but like...
Oh,
when I tell people that Silksong is the hardest game I ever played, they're like, but you play hard games. I'm like, yeah.
It is a hard game. It's much harder than Hollow Knight, so...
That's smart, Brie. I should do the same thing. Hollow Knight is hard as hell, though. Like, that game was also really hard.
I mean, it wasn't easy. Is this...
You know what game... Okay, chat. Listen to me on this. You know what game that I just played for the first time this week that I have never played before, but it is like known to be one of the hardest games out there is I played Cuphead for the first time.
Cuphead.
I like went over to my friend's house and we started like a Cuphead co-op playthrough.
That's fun.
And holy shit.
That's a bullet hell. Yeah. Bullet hells are hard in a different way, in my opinion.
Yeah, because I was like, what do you mean I only have 4 life? Like, what do you mean I can only get hit 4 times?
Now is Souls-like kind of a bullet hell? Depends on the Souls-like, but it can be.
And here's the thing is you think that I would be okay at it because like I grew up on platformers. Like my favorite games growing up were like Crash Bandicoot. So like when for fun after my first hitless run, I was like, what if I routed Crash hitless just for fun, just like see if I could do it.
Oh my gosh.
And on my
beautiful.
baseline playthrough, I think I got like, I don't know, it was it was sub 10.
Yeah.
Like,
alright. I've made it. I did die at once, but it was from fall damage and not a hit.
and you know what? For the sake of us and what we're doing, we don't care.
We don't care.
We're just routing.
We're vibing. We're routing. We're remembering the routes that we have forgotten after a week and a half. You know how it goes.
Me every day, to be honest.
Alright. Silksong is a great game for people who have beaten Silksong. I played Silksong once a week when it came out on Sundays until I beat it. And when I was in like the latter part of the game, like I had reached Act 3 at this point. But I was sad I wasn't playing it the rest of the week, so I started a second save file just so I could keep playing it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. You're like, I want to keep playing Silksong, actually.
I was like, but I don't want people to miss what I'm doing, so I have to start a new game. And I mean, I have not continued that save file since I beat Silksong, but I did play like 5 hours of it, so. Sunflowers. Give it all to me. I want all the sunflowers. Every single one, please.
Oh, I forgot to turn on No Death, and I died at the fort. Well.
Oh, well.
But I'm gonna give you an opportunity to get to the fort, but I'll literally be right back.
You're fine. Take your time. I'll be there. I remember what to do at this fort. I think. Oh, yes. The talisman. The sleeping bear. Listen, just stay asleep. You and me, we're chill. We're chilling. That's it. That's it. Good bear. I'm not gonna bother you. You're not gonna bother me. It's great. Thank you for rescuing the grub classified. Hold on, I haven't showed this off. Because I was talking and I forgot. The grub father thanks you, and so do I. He's my best friend, I say. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of stuffed animals that I would consider my best friends. Alright. Okay, my computer is working a little better now. It's being captured, that's why it's doing that. Okay. If I move this, is it still being captured? If I make it smaller, is it still being captured? Oh, it is, okay. It got a little funky. I'm just trying to make this window smaller so I can see it while still making sure my stream runs okay. Let me fix that.
Okay, I've returned.
Welcome back. I made it so I could see your stream, like, in Discord, and then it changed all the dimensions of my little preview.
Whoops!
It is fine now. Alright, got my talisman. Oops. Because when I was watching it on the little preview I had, it was it's like buffers every once in a while, so.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Which I might do it in the regular version too, but. Alright. And then I'm looking for the merchant. Actually, I'm just looking for the fort.
Yeah, the merchant is just to know you're in the right direction.
Yeah. Hi. I just want to say hi. Hello. Okay.
Yes,
And then it's like this way.
right this way.
Right this way. Right this way. There's the fort.
And then
Okay.
it's best to do it at night. So if you grab the grace, I recommend making sure it's nighttime. But since we're stopping and killing everyone, it's not like extremely crucial, but on weapon only, it's almost like...
Yeah. I gotcha. Don't worry, I'll make it nighttime and I'll grab those mushrooms again. Why not? Gimme. Nom 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 nom. Fruit for Torrent.
Guys, I have a confession.
Oh, he saw me.
I've never fed Torrent.
You've never fed Torrent? Oh, the demi-human saw me.
Never. Never in my whole life have I fed Torrent.
Not the best angle for me.
I know. I literally am a monster. I'm like the only Torrent lover out there. Not the only one, but I'm one of the last remaining.
Torrent's a beautiful, beautiful boy.
Listen, here's the thing. The first thing that we hear in the game, Melina tells us, treat him with respect.
Mm-hmm.
And we're out here killing him due to our fall damage? That's crazy.
You're right, though. He takes hits
Yeah.
for us sometimes. He gets the damage and we don't.
Literally. Like, that's a hit and hit list, but like...
Nope.
In regular playthroughs, we should be treating him with respect.
Damn. The skip every time. Nope. Ah, so close. Nope, I went underneath. Torrent, we've just glazed you up. Now you gotta do this for me. Thank you. Oh, that didn't... Oh, he's gonna firebomb me, huh? No, thank you. I missed.
I'm not gonna lie, remember how I taught you guys the 2 ways to deal with the Bloody Slash Knight? I do
Yeah.
quite like the one where we kill him when he's on the ladder. I just think it's like so goofy.
Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm not mighty shotting. That's what it is. I'm like, why are these guys not dying? Because I'm not using the right attack. I haven't tried killing him on the ladder yet. Grab these roses. Blood grease. I did watch Brian's Blood Grease.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I think that, like, if I was seriously running Bloodhound's Fang, I would probably go for the unsheath method.
Okay.
It just feels like a little, I don't know, better for my skill set, because, like, I'm not that good at parrying.
Yeah.
You know?
I got you.
It's the exact same thing that happened with me and that rat, where I'm like, why didn't you die?
That rat's just annoying. Now, when I did the practice run that one time, the only time I got hit was I got too close and one of these guys threw a fire pot at me. Why doesn't that thing break? That's what I want to know. Alright, let me... I don't like you. Come here. I have to stand up. Oh, I'm out. Really? Where's this other one? Hey, look, a weathered straight sword. You know what? This is worth it. I missed him. He's dead. My cookbook. I still need 1 arrow.
I just spawned in 99 arrows while
You
I'm
know
learning,
what?
you know?
Great plan. I'm gonna kill this guy up here. I think
Like,
it's hilarious. He just
yeah.
pops up.
Dude, it's
like
so
a
funny.
fucking
He just
nightmare.
literally... He's like, hey. And it's funny because if you just stand there, he sits back down.
Yep. It's like he knows you're there, but he doesn't know you're there. Alright, spawn items. Arrow. We're gonna just spawn in 200. That's a decent amount of arrows. And you know what? Fire arrows too. 200.
Not.
Why not? Give them to me.
We're allowed to use those because we're not doing weapon only.
That's right.
Although weapon only might be love it. If you ever wanted to change this to weapon only, I would teach you how to do it and it would be so easy.
I'm excited to learn anything.
Weapon only. Okay, so like there's a lot of controversy around weapon only because like a lot of people have different opinions about what only means. Like for Team Hitless though, we allow damaging consumables. So like fire pots, for example. But for weapon only, we are like kukris, right? But we don't allow like bows or anything like that.
Yep.
So it's, you know, a little controversial, but
He tried to attack me, but he didn't get a hit. You monster. I showed everybody my grub plushie while you were away. So I'll show you too. If you look at the stream, he's my grub plushie.
oh my god.
He makes noise.
Oh my god, I'm sick.
He's fun. He's so cute.
I just ordered myself an albinaric plushie because like my whole like fucking Hitless, well, not my Hitless brand, but just my whole brand is little albinarics.
Yeah. That's adorable. They just came out with that, didn't they?
Yeah.
I
Someone
saw
sent
that.
it to me and I was like, hey everybody, now accepting donations for this shit.
As you should. I know I have they came out with the Solaire and Katarina Night U2s. I ordered both of those. I don't have anywhere to put them. They're in their boxes on my old nightstand.
I didn't know if you were like an Expedition 33 fan, but
Oh,
in the creator program, I'm in the creator program, so like I joined a mission to get a free Esquier plush.
Oh my god, those
and
plushes are so
for that to
cute.
show up.
They are adorable. I played Expedition 33 offline, but I loved it. I did everything.
I played it offline too, actually.
Heck yeah! And then we're going this way.
Alright, this is where we left off, so I'm just gonna chill at the Bloodhound's Fang Everjail, because you're like literally right behind me, so.
Yep. Now, did I practice parrying this man's? Yes. Are there certain things I still cannot frickin' parry? Yes.
I honestly went for the unsheath method and just like waited for the openings, and it was really extremely safe.
Yep.
But
I'll try that. It's been a while since I fought him, so let's see how many of his...
I believe. I'll watch it with a little bit of a delay, but I'll be there.
I'm here. So this is a safe spot, but I have to roll in. Oh, he hit me. Of course he did. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but I'm not complaining.
Dude, wait until I teach you about hitboxes in Elden Ring.
Missed. here, Bloodhound Knight. Damn you. Alright, I need blue.
And those were some good dodges.
Come here, buddy. Do the one I know how to punish you for. That's it. No, it's not. That's it. One more. One more of those. Damn. Damn you. I can parry this one if I have my shield out. Alright, 2 hits from you, sir.
Honestly, 2 hits is not bad.
Yeah.
And you can tell everybody, basically RL1. It's not actually RL1 because, like...
I didn't start as a wretch.
But pretty much unleveled.
No leveled.
You know?
No levels for me. Alright. Put this over here because I do not have the stats for you yet.
No, we don't, but we're about to...
Because now I'm heavy rolling.
We're, like, definitely about to go,
Alright.
Go get some stuff. Okay, so we did, like, this first part, but let's go back to the Third Church of America.
Okay, and now we're going to Caelid.
We're gonna go to Caelid. What we need for this area is we grabbed a couple of kukris from Gatefront.
Yes. Should I put that on my bar, I'm guessing?
Yeah, put that on your bar, equip your bow. It looks like it's already nighttime for you, but in the event that it's not, you're gonna wanna, like, go to past day and make it night.
Okay. Yes, it looks like it's nighttime.
Gorgeous.
And then head towards Caelid?
Okay. So what we're gonna do first is, if you watch my stream, we're gonna hop, like, in the window behind the America statue. And in this little pond behind us is I like to call them magic buttholes, and I'm so sorry if that's not what you call them, but we're gonna go through this magic butthole because we're gonna go grab a bunch of free runes from the Knight's Cav.
We're going through the sending gate that I am now gonna call a magic butthole.
Yeah, we're going through the magic butthole. Okay, because let me tell you, on my first playthrough, somebody put a sign down in front of one, and it said magic butt, comma, hole. And I was like, magic butthole. No, that's so good. So now I will not call it anything but a magic butthole.
I mean, I definitely see it now that you've said it. I did not see it before you said it.
No, you'll never unsee it.
No, I'll never unsee it.
Okay, so this particular pathing is not extremely precise, but I implore you to watch me do it, and then I'll stop and I'll let you do it. Okay. So, like, this kindred is, like, actually doesn't care about us at all.
Yes.
We're pretty much gonna go, like, between east and southeast.
Yeah.
There are some little guys between here and there, right? And if one of them sees you, just kind of, like, I don't know, walk away or jump over his attack, but... Most of them shouldn't see you.
Okay.
And we're kind of just gonna, like, go this way. Jump over all this stuff just because it's fun and we're full of whimsy.
We are full of whimsy.
And then you know you're gonna want to drop down because you'll see these little, like, tombstone-looking things. And that's where we jump down. And from, like, this... gap in tombstones, there's going to be a ledge over here. So how I like to see it in my brain, because I'm like a visual learner, is like it's between this rock formation and this branch.
Okay.
And then when you go to the cliff, you'll look down and you'll see that there's a branch.
Okay. And we want to land on the branch.
And so that's where we want to go. So I'll wait here and I'll wait and I'll let you get there and then I'll show you the second half of it.
Do we grab the golden seed or we not care about it?
You can if you want, but it's not necessary.
I'm gonna grab it. Because if you're hitless, you don't really need golden seeds.
I mean, sometimes for blue, it's nice,
True.
like on longer runs, but
No, not
it's
the
yeah,
flickering.
it's like in the route that we have, we pick up plenty.
Yeah. I don't think anybody cared about me.
Yeah, that's pretty normal actually.
Alright, now there was a branch.
I think that's a different set of tombstones, funny enough. I think you drop down like a little bit further.
This set? That one?
No.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me see what it looks like down here. Okay, so you'll see like the cliffside. So I think you are...
He saw me.
Maybe... Yeah, I think you were like a little too west.
Okay.
If I had to guess. If only we had map fragments to tell us, but we don't... Oh! I think... Yeah, the set of tombstones that you just went by, I think is...
This one?
Maybe. Where I usually drop down. Yeah, that looks more familiar. Does it? No, it doesn't. Maybe I'm just tripping. Okay, I'll warp back. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't grab...
Didn't
I'll
grab
warp back to
Greg's
Third Picture of America.
Alright, I'll do that same thing.
I never grab any graces. That's my... Unfortunately, my toxic trace.
Well, you have to open the doors if you're also... Like, you're thinking also in a speedrun. If you're thinking in a speedrun, for speedrun reasons, then you wouldn't grab the graces, because you're trying to just speedrun.
No, because also, like, I am so... I don't want to say, like, good at Elden Ring, but, like, at this point, like, I have my route completely 100% routed where I don't even have to sit at a grace to make it day or night.
Yeah.
Because I end up at the same point of day every time I run.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Alright. I'm gonna follow
I've been running this game. I've been running this game for, like, 2 years, so... Okay, so... Basically, like, none of this stuff matters, but what does matter is, do you see on my screen where my head is, how there's like this little enclave, and it almost makes like a little like...
Oh, some guy sees
I don't know.
me.
Almost like a plateau over here, like... when you're up here...
I see the branch you're at now, I think.
Oh, okay, wait, another good visual marker is if you hug the wall, you'll see this is like a starlight shard, probably?
Okay.
And if you go from the starlight shard and keep hugging the wall, the tombstones are like right here.
Okay.
That might be a good way for you, at least when you're learning, because I think I used to hug the wall, and all of the hitless runners that were better than me at the time were like, you don't need to hug the wall. And I was like, but what if I get lost?
Alright,
you know
I
what
see
mean?
the
Like,
branch now. I was too far east.
That's not the...
Or, yeah, I was too
Yeah,
far
so
east.
that's not totally the branch.
Oh.
You're going to want to go to the tombstones first.
Gotcha. Yep. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
alive.
the tombstones first, and then it's the branch. So there's 2 drop downs in this area.
Gotcha. Tombstones first. Oh my god, please.
So I think...
Halid.
Yeah, okay, I'm at the branch that you're at.
Okay.
So you can go like a little bit more west/south across this, if you're like hugging the wall. And then you'll see the tombstones. Yeah.
Okay.
And from this set of tombstones, you're gonna head like also between south and east.
Okay.
And you'll know because there's like a tree and then
this rock here, yes. Okay.
Yep. And then like right on the, I don't know, east southmost side of the rock, if you like walk up to the cliff, you'll look down and you'll see the little branch.
Okay, I see. Yes.
Okay, and this is when it gets kind of particular, so I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do my best to explain it, but maybe right now we should make a save state so we can practice it.
Okay. Let's see here. Import... Oh, I have to drop an item to spawn a save. That's what it is.
Yep. Import save, I'm gonna right-click it, and I'm gonna name it 00 Night's Cav.
Oh,
So
the
that
Knight's
way,
Cav cheese.
yeah, we're gonna do the Knight's Cav cheese, and I'm actually quite good at the Knight's Cav cheese to the point where in my run I do it without a bow.
My gosh.
Which is kind of crazy.
And we're naming it, what was it?
I just named it Knight's Cav, but like whatever to where you will know, but start it with 0, and then anytime from there, when you make a new save state, name it 01, 02.
Okay.
Because the way that this save organizer works is it saves it in alphabetical order.
Okay,
which is really annoying. So if like you named something Moog, and then you named something, I don't know, Rykard, right? You fight Rykard way earlier than Moog, but since Moog comes first in the alphabet, like your save states won't be in order anymore.
Right, that makes sense.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to watch.
I am ready to watch.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop down on here.
Okay.
There's 2 sets of, I don't remember what these guys are called. 2 sets of little guys that you're gonna want to watch out for. That one, he won't see you, so he's not a big deal. You're gonna head literally south, hugging this.
Okay.
There's this first branch. That guy, he also will not see you.
Okay.
But it's the one that's over this branch. You can see him like right where my head is. He will see you.
Gotcha.
So how I time it is that like there's this branch that I'm in front of, and then there's the branch that's like halfway between me and him.
Mm-hmm.
When I get to the branch that's halfway between me and him, I like jump over him.
Gotcha.
So I go like this, and then normally he won't see you, but just in case, I will hug here and I'll like jump off torrent for a second. And it doesn't look like he saw me.
Okay.
And now the Night Cav should be well, he's like, I waited for a long time, so of course he's not. But when he's done pathing. You monster has me thinking, is that the secret to a hitless run? Yes, it is. It literally is. You do have to be like a little bit of a monster.
Yeah, I don't think he's here. Oh, no, he's here for me.
No, he's here for me. I'm just waiting for him to come closer. So you can see like this little circle that he's gonna pass through.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets to the part that's closest to me, that's when I get set up. So there's this branch over here, and I will throw Kukri at its base to get his attention.
Okay.
He's gonna start coming over here, and then like right here on the branch. I don't know how best to describe it other than like...
I think he just despawned. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, instead he just saw me. He sure did see me. Hold on.
Like, are you ducking?
I must not have
maybe
been.
you were too close.
I must have been too close. Alright, hold on. We're gonna... I know where to go. So we're just gonna...
You have a save state, too.
I have a save state.
So you can just... Yeah, you can just reload your save. In fact, I'll reload my save so I can show you the Kukri lineup again.
Alright, so to reload the save state, I'm on the title screen, and I'm hitting...
Load save.
Load save state. And then hit continue?
Yep, and assuming we did it at the right time, sometimes the save organizer can be a little silly. It should bring us...
Yep, looks like it brought us where we were. Cool.
Perfect. Okay, I'm dropping down. So it looks like you had no trouble with this part, which is good, because this part is like kind of hard to explain.
Yeah.
Right? But once we get to the Knight's Cav, I like am always crouching so he doesn't see me.
Okay.
But you see like this little skinny tree that's in between all the big trees?
Yes.
I crouch right next to it. And once he walks through that circle, I'll throw Kukri right at the base of the tree.
Okay.
I'm crouching again. And then like right there.
Oh, he's looking at me again.
Did you throw Kukri?
I did, but he didn't look at the kukri. Alright, let me try again. Oh, he's looking now. Alright, so what happens
Perfect.
now?
Do you see like this top part of the tree?
Uh-huh.
Just throw kukri like anywhere on there. Ideally, like where...
Oh, he's going. He's done. He's done for.
There we go. And you'll just like you'll just get like more familiar with like how many times you do it, right? Like where is the correct place to throw kukri? But if you look at my screen super quick, I'm standing by skinny tree. And my first kukri is anywhere at the base of this tree right here.
Okay.
And then my second kukri is like, okay, this is like going to be the silliest way to explain this, but picture this tree has like a pregnant belly, right?
Yeah.
Like right at the top of the pregnant belly is where I throw my kukri.
Gotcha.
And that is usually pretty good. And sometimes he'll do this weird thing where he like climbs up the branch and then is like, oh wait, I did this wrong. And he'll like go back down. And at that point, just wait a second, because normally what he'll do is he'll reposition himself and do it again and jump off.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Okay, and from here, we're going to go back to the Third Church of America.
Okay. All right.
And from the Third Church of America, like how you thought before, we are going to go to Caelid.
Okay.
So skip the magic butthole, but go up the cliff and you'll see the spirit spring.
Okay. I've been this way a couple of times because that's where Sacred Blade is, too. Is up that cliff.
And then you'll get to like the second cliff with the spirit spring. There's a Saint Tree and a lily. You'll grab it. And if you want to learn the speed run strat, you gotta like get close to the wall, and when you get to the very top, you press jump, and then you don't have to go up the third spirit spring.
Oh my gosh.
That was close. Yeah, it's like very precise. It's like at the top of the jump.
Almost.
And then from here, and then from here you'll see like the tree off in the distance when you just go like northeast.
Okay.
And we are gonna grab the site of grace that's right when you get to Caelid. It's called View Balcony, I think.
We aren't spawning
we don't want to go to the church.
Any invaders today.
Yeah, we don't want to go to the church. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's an invader there. I do not know which one.
It's the butcher knife lady. And she kind of shows up a few times.
Tarnish eater or whatever.
Yeah. Anastasia, I think her name is.
I don't want to spawn Melina, so I'm personally not going to sit at this grace.
Okay.
But that's because I'm a speedrun purist, even though my runs are 5 hours long. But
that's a speedrun in my opinion.
Honestly, tell first playthrough Kelp that she beat all great runes Elden Ring in 5 hours, and she'll
be like, what the heck are you spouting?
Okay, so this pathing is also not extremely precise, but I'll do my best to like show you. If you go northeast from the View Balcony, there's like this nice cliffside that we're gonna be following down this way.
Okay.
Just to avoid
the bridge.
All of the enemies. Yeah, just to avoid all the enemies and stuff, just because there's like a lot of scary things in Caelid. Drop down at this first place. You know, we don't want to get too close to that dog, so we're hooking it this way. We're not even going to grab this grace. We don't need it.
Okay.
But if we, from that grace, head directly east, and you'll find like the little rock bridge that takes you from Caelid to Dragon's Barrow.
Right.
And then once you get to that bridge, you'll cross over. And then that first grace that you see, where like the Caelid Tower Bridge is off yonder, you will grab that one, because we're going to need that one.
A dog. The one by the tower.
Yep. It's called... What is it called? Dragon Barrow West.
Got it.
Perfect. Okay. And this is like different than what I normally do.
Okay.
But we're gonna go grab a couple smithing stones. So if it like takes me a second to remember where I'm at,
I know there's there's a scarab that has one over here.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to get the scarab, but I think when you go down like this way. This way? Yeah, this way. At like the base of the tower, there's the guys sitting on the chairs, and one of those is a smithing stone that we need.
Yes.
I do not know which one, so I'm gonna grab all the things. Smithing stone 9? That's crazy.
Yeah, I actually came down here when I was trying to level up weapons to fight Moog.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then we'll go back up the cliff, and you seem to know where the scarab is, so that's good.
Yes.
That's the scarab I'm gonna go get right now.
Dang, the flickering's a lot less since I did that thing, but it's still doing it sometimes, and I'm just like, please.
And basically a scarab, I think you just need to get it to the wall and then push it off. With your sword. Yeah, and that gives us the 8.
Or I just heavy attack it until it dies.
That too. For some reason I thought that thing exploded
It
when
does.
it died, but maybe...
It does.
As long as I guess you know that. As long
Yep.
as I guess you are aware of that. And then either, like, personally, I would just warp back to the Grace.
Okay.
Dragonsboro West, just so we don't get lost.
Yeah, it's very strange to not have maps. I'm so used to looking at maps.
I know, and the funny thing is, whenever I have a map now, I'm like, whoa, because I haven't done a map in so long. Like, do you
Yeah.
play the daily Elden Ring word games?
I don't. I haven't yet.
Oh my god. You should do that with chat sometime. It's really fun. It's called, like, Eldenol. But there's a few categories, right? It'll be like guess the character based on traits, guess the character based on lore, guess the character based on emojis. But there's always one that's like an Elden Ring GeoGuessr.
Oh my
and it's
gosh.
like, here is where your character is. Where on the map is this? And I was like, girl, I played this game without a map for like 1,000 hours. I do not know where anything on the map is.
Are we
We're not
playing?
playing right now, BB-8. Don't get so excited.
Maybe before I end stream,
Okay.
I'll play it.
Ooh, yeah, that could be fun. Okay, so from the Grace, we're looking like northeast east, and you'll know because there's this like a gorgeous Kaled archway in front of you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look to your left, you'll see like the dead dragon.
Oh yes, got it.
So this is an extremely important pickup. We're gonna like go up the hill to where the dead dragon is.
Okay.
And then once we get there, we're gonna like hug this cliffside. It's always about hugging cliffsides in this game.
Gotta love the cliffside. No dogs for us. No
Until-
T-Rex dogs.
Exactly. Until we get to like this little crooked tree. And once we
Okay.
get to that little crooked tree, we're gonna go immediately like west +1, you know,
Okay.
to the shacks. And usually if you follow this line, give or take like an inch or two, you're okay and none of the dogs will see you.
We're getting the beast torch.
We're in the beast torch.
Gotta
Exactly.
get that beast torch.
You literally have to. And since we're here and we picked up some runes, I'm gonna go ahead and take the opportunity to sell all of my runes to this merchant.
Okay.
How can I help?
And like so important, go ahead and equip that beast torch now.
Okay.
In your offhand.
Purpose. Oh yeah, because then the dogs don't bother you.
Even if it's on your back.
Yep.
Even if it's on your back. And honestly, we don't even care about the dogs because the line that we're taking, we shouldn't even see them.
Gotcha.
But if you put the beast torch on your back, you still get all of the effects.
Which
And
is
we are
great.
going to warp back to that Dragon Barrows West Grace.
Okay. And I'm guessing we're heading towards the other Dectus medallion half.
We are, yes, exactly. So we're gonna head like exactly between east and south. And when you get to the little cliffside, You guessed it. Look down and look for the branch.
Oh, I see.
And jump on it. And you may take a little damage, and that's okay. As long as Torn doesn't die, you should be fine.
Torn's fine. I didn't even take damage.
Nice. And then from here, you're gonna like follow the firewall, follow the cliff, and pretty much until you get to directly east. I don't know if we need any other stone sword keys for this run, but just in case we do, this skull that's on the side of this cliff. I grab it on all of my runs because I've never done a somber run, and those have like regular smithing stones. But if you wanted to for money, even you could like climb the skull and grab the smithing stones. But I literally don't even know what we would use smithing stone or not smithing stones, stone sword keys for this run. But the way I see it is, it's like better to just like grab it and not need it than get to a place where you're like, fuck, I needed a smithing or a stone sword key.
Yep.
And I somehow routed the run of all time that uses so many stone sword keys. Like, it was like 9 or something.
That's
like,
a lot. Oh, all the baby dragons are sleeping.
Yep. Yep. Well, they're all awake for me. And I'm like a Grail apologist, so we will not be killing Grail.
Okay, she is dying. It is almost a mercy. Almost.
I know. It's not even because I protect her, it's for time save.
Oh.
Because Elden Ring is already the longest running game ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna teach you some Fort Pharaoh tricks.
Okay, I'm ready.
So when you first get up these stairs, right? If you jump up here to the left and hit your sword against the wall, I do it a couple times for good measure.
Okay.
Then when you run in here, you're gonna run. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. We don't care about this bat because we're running. That bat over there, they are going to go check out what's going on. So they will not be there to hit you. You just run. You go up the ladder. You'll get a little bit of poison proc, but if you're quick, not even gonna hit you.
Yep, I'm going. They missed me. I didn't get poisoned.
I love it. You're a good student.
Thank you, thank you.
We're gonna grab the Dectus Medallion, but we are also interested in grabbing, there's like a Golden Rune 12 down there.
Okay.
And also, Radagon's Source Seal.
Yeah.
So with the Beast Torch on your back, this should be free. As long as you don't dilly-dally.
Yep.
So, like, you run through the fort, you don't go down the first one.
You go down the
You go down the second one.
Yep.
Right? And then go around to the right. These rats, they don't care about you. You got the Beast Torch. Grab the Golden Rune 12 and then jump over behind you.
Okay.
These rats also don't care about you. Drop down. And get Source Seal.
Hey, buddy. How are ya?
And then just wait until you no longer have rat aggro. And then from there, we're going to warp to Stormhill Shack.
Stormhill Shack. We're going way, way back. Okay.
Yeah, because now we're going to Lakes of Lernia.
Hell yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll literally be right back.
You're fine.
I have to pee.
Please do. Take a break. All right. Classified. I didn't give you a grub scoop, I don't think. Or maybe I did. But you got another one if you wanted it. Hello. Okay. And also for Silksong fans, this is my little Belle Beast. She is adorable. I enjoy her presence very much. She's a magnet, but I don't think I have... Oh, I do. So I have this candle. Oh, I moved my camera. There we go. I have this candle that I got at a cousin's wedding. Oh, no. Cousin's baby shower. No. My sister-in-law's baby shower. I'm like, wait a minute, whose baby shower was this? It's Colleen's. That's my sister-in-law. And I take the lid and I put her on the lid and put her on my shoulder, and then she's there. But the lid will fall eventually. But right now, it's like a little clip. It's fun. And this is my cat who has come to say hello. Say hello, Dorian. Say hi to stream. How are you? You doing good, my friend? He is named after Dorian from Dragon Age Inquisition. If there's any Dragon Age fans in the house. His full name is Dorian Pawvis, most recently of Meonrathis. That is his full government name. Nobody knows his full government name but me and him, and I told my mom once, and I doubt she remembers. Dorian Pawvis, right? Right? You good boy.
I have returned.
I was just introducing my cat to stream, to anybody who didn't already know him.
Oh my god, wait, what's your cat's name?
His name is... have you ever played the Dragon Age games?
Yes, I have.
His name is Dorian Pawvis, most recently of Meonrathis.
Oh, baby.
Or just Dorian. Or Dory.
One of my dogs is named after video games too. Not Zeke. Zeke is named after Zeke from Bob's Burgers because he gives like
Beautiful.
Military child energy. I don't know why. I'm not in the military, but he just has that energy.
He has the energy of a military child.
Right, and the other one is Noko from Expedition 33.
Noko! It's such a... I mean, Noko, it all comes back around to dogs.
I know, right? I was like, not only are you named after a video game character, but you're actually named after an IRL dog.
Mm-hmm.
I came back a little prematurely because I'm going to go fill up my water really quick, and then we'll go
Please
do Lakes of Liurnia.
Sounds good. Does that sound good, Dorian? Hello, sir. What are we doing? How are you? Are you good? Do you want a treat? I can give you a treat, sir. I'm gonna put it up on your bed. I'm gonna try to coax you to use your bed. Here you go. Spreading them around. You're just gonna stretch up there, I see. You're not gonna... Oh, one leggy up in the air. But I don't think he's going anywhere else closer. Oh! Okay. If only it was a little further back, he might jump up into it, but it's not. So he didn't. Hey look, the torch is floating. It is not attached by anything. Oops, I didn't mean to sit. Nope. Well, I guess I'm going to round table real fast.
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering place.
You know what? Go there. I'll teleport back right away. Thanks, Melina. You using your bed, dude? Oh, he's jumped up into it. He's jumped up into it, guys. He could... If he lays down, it's progress. Right now, he's standing. I really want him to start using this thing. I wonder if I put a heating pad underneath the cushion. I bet you anything that would entice him. What do you think, Dorian? If there was a heating pad under there, are you gonna lay down? I'm not looking at you. Not at all, not from the corner of my eyes. I'm waiting to see if he lays down. If that can be like a safe space for him to be by my desk without being in my face, it would be great. Oh, well, he spent some time up there. At least said something. Right, buddy? Right, buddy?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
I accidentally said it the Grace, and I let Melina take me to Round Table, but I'm back here.
And that's okay, because I've gone to Round Table now. And
Yep.
it's totally fine. I'm just speedrun pilled, so I'm like, time lost talking to Melina? Okay, so now we're gonna go to the Lakes of Liurnia. And
Okay.
I don't know if you know how to get there from here without going through Stormvale, but...
I've done the pathing. I don't remember it 100%, but I kind of know it.
Perfect. Okay, so from the Grace, we're gonna, like, hug the wall.
Okay.
Really shocking, right?
Uh-huh.
And then, you'll, like, see this pillar,
Yes.
right, that has, like, a little archway. I just run right through it. And the reason I go this way is because it has the most mushroom pickups, but it's, like, again, not extremely necessary to pick up
Gotcha.
all of the mushrooms.
I see
But
the mushrooms.
if you go, like, spam Y between these trees, there's good mushrooms here. And then you'll head north over here to cross the bridge.
Okay. Hello, Finger Maiden, or Finger Crone, whatever your name is.
And then from here, you just jump at the end of the bridge. And then if you head, like, up south, right, there's, like, the little opening. You go west from there. And you pretty much just follow this all the way through. If you've got the beast torch on your back, there's nothing that can hit you because there's only wolves.
Oh, it's on my back.
I like to pull out the beast torch just because I think it's, like, quite dark in this area and it's easier for me to see, but that's just because I'm a baby.
Alright.
And, like, you just follow this forever, it feels like.
Hello, wolvies. Hello, more wolvies. You howl away, buddy. It's not gonna do you any good.
That one hits you with the ow.
You know, that hurts worse than a hit in a no-hit run.
Can't say hi to puppy.
No.
All right, we are not going to touch the side of Grace. We don't need it.
Okay.
We're going to keep following the exact path, just like the path to the lakes.
Okay. Not to the
It's,
skeletons.
like, gorgeous this time of day. Yeah, we're not going to go over there. Although if I was farming Gravescythe, that's exactly where I would do it.
Yep.
And then you're going to see, like, the fire camp. I like to go around the right-hand side of the fire camp, but on my very first no-hit run, I would literally just run right through it.
Yep.
It's quite safe. It's just, like, annoying to get aggro, and then you have to manage your stamina, but...
Yeah.
Okay, and then from here, I do not think that on a somber route that we need anything from this guy, but let us check.
Let's see what he's got.
I don't think he's got anything we need. No, he doesn't have anything we need. No. Okay.
Nope.
So we're not going to grab this Grace, but we're going to stand at it because, like, east from here through the... It's, like, east and then to the left one. We're going to head this way because, like, I imagine we're going to use the two-finger talisman. We may not.
Gotcha.
But I think it's a good pickup. There's, like, some mushrooms on the way. Some sunflowers. And you're gonna head north-ish until you get to, like, this.
Okay, I'm there. Oh, no, I'm not there.
Perfect.
I was looking at
Not
my
quite.
own screen.
You'll...
I see it. I'm now there.
Yeah, you're, like, almost there. Okay, and then from here, you'll, like, jump up. There's this guy. And then I usually like to get off torrent. Sometimes this floor doesn't break and you have to roll a couple times. But that time it was nice and it broke for me immediately.
It's all fine. All right. Got it.
Okay, perfect. And from this, it's going to take you, like, directly, like, the exact direction the stairs are going. We're going to cross the path, and you'll see, like, 2 sets of ruins.
Okay.
You're going to go to the one that's, like, slightly more right,
Okay.
and there will be a magic butthole in there. And we are going to take the magic butthole.
that's a dog.
You might be in the
I see
leftmost
it.
ruins, and you will want to be. Yeah. But you have the beast torch, so it's no issue if there's a dog.
He barked, and that was it. Okay.
Okay, we are gonna grab this side of grace really quick.
Got it.
As I try to determine in my head really quick what's important for somber routing. This is gonna sound like a crazy question. Maybe you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodhound's Fang. You can put grease on it. Can you put Blood Flame Blade on it?
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
You can grease Bloodhound's Fang. It's unique.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm talking to my partner. He's like kind of a knower. He's like, you can't do that for somber weapons. And I was like, Ian, you can though for Bloodhound's Fang. Let me spawn it in. Well, actually, let me just Google it.
I know where it's at.
It's probably not necessary, but. Blood Flame Blade. Oh, it can. Okay. So maybe we should grab it, because I bet you it's going to be important.
I know where it's at.
Yeah, the safe way to get there, though, is, like, from here.
Yeah.
We're going to kind of, like, go down this bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then before we get to, like, the Flaming Chariot, we're going to go to the right.
Okay.
And we're going to jump down where this rock formation is. And then immediately when you see the coffins, we're going to go, like, to the right of the coffins.
Okay.
And this is just, like, the best way to avoid these flowers. They're going to shoot things at you, but you're going to outrun them. We kind of run straight until we get to...
Gotcha.
About here. And then Blood Flame Blade is over this way.
I needed to go here. I went too far to jump down.
That's okay. You can always warp back to the Grace if you need to.
I'm good. It was from the cemetery's turn to the left. From the gravesite?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'll see, like, the church. And then there will be... You're a little too far that way. Let me travel back to the... Let me travel back to the side of Grace.
Okay. Did I miss the... I missed the gravesite. I see.
Yeah, so... From the
gravesite.
Grace...
Got it.
You'll run down, and you'll go to the right.
Got it.
I think you went to the...
I did.
Either you went to the left, or you, like, went around.
I went to the left.
And then once you get to, like, right here, you'll see, like, the rock formation. You'll jump to it. And then once you're on this rock formation, you'll see the graves, like, to your left to the south. And we'll just run towards the church, because it's right by that church. Okay. We don't want to go in the church, because invader,
yes.
But once you're at the church, the west side of the church, you'll see the scarab off yonder in the water.
You know, I've been here so many times. You would think I'd remember how to get there.
Here's the thing about hitless routing is that it's repetitive. And so, like, if you ask me how to find literally anything in the game that is not on my hitless route, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But if it's on my hitless route, I'm like, yeah, I know exactly how to get there.
I know where it is. Oh, I missed the scarab. Come back here.
One unsheath breaks it, I learned.
Okay, got it. And then
and then from there, warp back to the gate.
Got it. All right. I am here.
All right, and from here we're gonna do something similar, but instead of going to the right, we're gonna go to the left.
Okay.
And then when you get to the end here, you'll see like this roof with some trees. I like to jump like there's like a branch in the tree that I'll jump on, but I think that if that scares you, you can like go a little further up and there will be a non-fatal jump. But the tree is like pretty safe. Like the branches in there are like quite forgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that, literally. And then from here, I like to go like east and then to the right one notch.
Okay.
And once you see the tree with the golden seed, you know you're going the right way.
And
Which
your
is
buddy,
usually
the
around this point.
Albanerics, are in here?
Yep. Nah, I mean, they're here, but they don't actually ever see you. And then once you're like on the tree, if you jump over like this bridge that's broken.
They don't see you, huh? I must have not gone the right direction.
Oh, they saw you? That's so funny. I just must like accidentally know the exact right pathing.
Yeah.
And then from here, I pretty much head directly south until I see,
I also haven't seen the golden seed tree, so I think I might have gone... Maybe I wasn't going... It was east and then one to the right, right?
Yeah.
So I must have missed something. I'm gonna warp back. Hold on.
I'll warp too, so you can see it again. I'm never scared to just warp again.
Let me get the aggro off me. Okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready, I'll do it again.
Okay. I am ready. Watching.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll jump into the tree. And then east to the right one.
Okay. I swear that's what I was doing. I must have gotten off track at some point.
Well, once you hit like right here, you'll see the golden trees over here.
Oh, I just must not have
Right.
turned.
So you'll go a little more south once you hit that. But
Gotcha.
I'm always kind of like looking to the south to see where it is. And then from
Gotcha.
here, you'll jump over the bridge and head pretty much directly south until you see the Boil Prawn Shack. It's like the worst time of day in my world right now. It's extremely foggy, but
Oh no.
thankfully I know where to go.
Still haven't seen that damn tree. I must be
Interesting.
blind as a bat.
Maybe I can find like a better visual marker. Hold on. I think that will help. Let me see.
I did find a St. Trina's lily though.
Oh, that's good. Those are always good to have. I'm like hard up for those all the time. Okay. Going down. This way.
I found the grease by the
down.
map fragment.
Till I see the tree. Okay, I'm jumped on the tree. I'm on the, okay, so here.
Okay.
So east, slightly to the right, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be kind of navigating these like
Yeah.
broken towns or whatever.
The ruins.
And then when you get like here, there's like this one that's pointing directly this way.
Okay.
You can like hook to the right and then the tree's right there.
I don't know how I didn't see that.
So like we dropped down over here on this.
Yep, I'm teleporting. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure out
Yeah.
this pathing.
Yep. I think this guy here, this one that the roof that's completely turned left, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be our visual marker. When we see that, you can start heading south and you'll see the tree. Try that. Maybe that'll be a better visual marker for you.
Okay. East.
Okay, we see the one that's tilted. It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And start heading south from there.
Okay.
Pretty much like
Oh
directly
yeah,
south from there.
I just missed it.
Yeah, that's perfect. And then when you pass it, you'll see like the bridge.
Yeah.
You jump over that bridge and you head literally directly south from here. And eventually you'll start seeing the Grace for the Boil Prawn Shack.
Okay.
There is some albionerics that like path this way, but usually they're kind of far to the right and won't see you. But if you see them and you think they're gonna just like kind of veer to the left, but they usually won't see you.
Hey, mushroom.
I love them, but they're kind of dumb.
they're just little guys. Hey, lilies. All right, I'm here.
Okay. Let's do something really fun.
Okay.
Let's learn something super fun.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead and go to your crafting menu
Okay.
and craft as many holy pots as you can.
Okay. That's 4.
Put them in your hotbar. Go ahead and just for fun, equip the 2-finger talisman. It'll give you a little more faith. They scale with faith.
Do I
It's
need
not,
the
like, totally
kukris right
required.
now, or are we done with those for now?
No, you are good with the kukris.
All right, pots on.
Okay, so we are going to have bow in one hand and then pots on our hotbar.
Okay.
Okay, we could make a save state probably so you can practice this.
Oh, we're doing Deathbird, are we?
We're doing the Deathbird. It's so easy, I promise. It's like literally, it's so easy. It's so free. As long as you like understand how this little freak works.
Mm-hmm. He's just a guy. Oh, that's a big rune. I don't want to get rid of that.
He's literally just a little chicken, you know?
Bacaw. Drop an herba. Leave.
Oh my god, my game is crashing.
No.
Oh, it responded. Oh my god, huge. I'm gonna sit even though Melena's gonna talk to me. It's gonna be annoying, but we gotta make it night.
It's okay. She's already talked to me, so I've already got through that.
You've already gone through it, and I promise you that, like, on a regular playthrough, I would script this in a way where it would just be nighttime when I got here.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I'm a little freak.
You're not a little freak. You just know what you're doing.
I'm a little freak.
You're a little freak that knows what she's doing. Alright, pastime until nightfall.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. And then from here, you kind of know how to get there already, but like my visual marker is like the corner of the boiled prawn shack this way, like here. It's just like literally this way. Like hard for me to explain how my brain works, but I'm like, I just know it's this way. So wait, it's east and then one to the right when you're standing next to the pots. It's always like an east and one to the right situation.
East and one to the right,
And
or
then
west and one to the left?
It's one or the other. So you'll start seeing the building, right? You're gonna pass it, but then go around to the right once you get to it.
Okay.
And you're gonna like quickly go around to the front of it and jump up. The death bird is gonna spawn. We don't even care about that.
Okay.
If we like go to the top part here and crouch. He's moving. He's moving. He's moving. So he is not ready.
I don't even see
He
him.
stops.
Okay.
Did he spawn in?
He spawned
Are you
in.
on the right?
He's somewhere.
Are you
Oh,
on
I
the,
see.
You
I
might
can
be on the
see.
wrong side.
I see his wing. Alright, I'm
Perfect. So if
going.
you go to the top little, like on the very top, what I like to do is aim at his head. Oh, he's moving again. I like waited idly too long. I gotta wait for him to stop moving.
I'm waiting for him to stop moving as well. Hey, just chill, okay?
Take your bow, aim at his head, and then go up like 3 inches. And then throw your pot, and it should hit him right in the head.
We're gonna find out.
You will like move forward as this happens, and that's okay, because you just like...
Okay.
I missed like all my pots.
I
That's so
got
funny.
him down to there.
That's perfect. So just crouch back
Okay.
to the back part. All the way back. You're gonna want to get out of his aggro range because we're gonna recraft more pots.
Oh, okay.
So if you just leave his aggro range for a little bit and just get into your menu and wait for the crafting thing to come back, And you can craft more. Yours is not back yet, but just stay crouching. It'll come back. I always just have the menu open and I'm just looking.
Okay, there it is. And just crouch.
Perfect. And then you'll just do the same thing again. Wait till he's done moving. Because anytime he's moving, he can jump to you, and you just want to jump. You just want to dodge backwards if he does.
Okay. Freeze. Oh, he's jumping.
That's perfect. You just dodge backwards, and you should be totally fine. Sometimes you don't even have to.
He's dead.
Perfect.
Got him. Got him.
And we should get a red feathered branch sword.
Ah, that one.
And then from here, if you're like standing, looking south, if you go like to the east, you'll see like the little gazebo that Raya's in.
Yeah.
We're gonna want to go talk to her.
Okay.
We'll accept her mission. We'll warp back to the boiled prawn shack, buy the necklace from him,
Okay.
and then go back to Raya again. That way we'll get the invitation to Volcano Manor.
Hello, it's rather my mistress. But I was a could I ask that thug only if you've oh, what a blessing. The thug should
Hello,
be
Raya.
pleased.
You're so
Raya's
good.
best girl.
Please stop.
She
love her.
Tarnished.
I like how she gets a shield.
By striking this barrier.
Not that I wanted to kill her, but she gets a shield.
Okay, so a fun little trick that I learned is I always used to do that,
I see
Mhm.
that you have
where I would spam the dialogue and then I would jump and she would be like, "Don't hurt me," and I'm like, "Girl, you know I wasn't trying to hurt you." Press Y to go through her dialogue instead of X.
Oh.
Or if you use a PlayStation controller, I don't know what that
Nah,
equates
I have
to,
a
but-
Switch, so it'll be whatever the Xbox controller
Oh my
is.
god, even more confusing. I forgot about that.
It's just the same controls, they're just reversed. It's fine.
You just press the top button instead.
Oh, I just threw pot. No, it's fine. Okay. And then buy the necklace.
Yep, buy the necklace and then literally go back to Raya. Pots. East to the right one. You'll see the ruin. This time we don't need to go up the ruin.
Yep.
If you want to know like a really advanced thing, these little like white things that are at the front of the ruin that the Deathbird was in,
Mm-hmm.
some of them are ruin fragments. If we pick them up now, I will teach you a cool trick with Godskin Duo.
Sounds good.
It's not necessary on the any percent, but on my All Great Runes run, I find myself running out of sleep pots a lot, and so sometimes the ruin fragments will work better.
I'll grab some ruined fragments. Why the heck not? There's so many here. And sanctuary stones.
Exactly. And then once you give Raya the necklace and get the invitation to Volcano Manor, I will meet you back at the Rey Lucaria gate.
Okay. Mushroom.
You're thinking, oh.
the
Hello.
thug, please. Oh,
Here's your
yes,
necklace.
Thank you kindly. Did I forget? I seek you are very to steady such, please.
Thank you very much.
Brave to most time. You are no the volcano.
Honestly, when she gives me, the second that I get the Volcano Manor summons, I walk backwards so that I'm no longer in her
Talking
dialogue range. Yeah, I just like little like things that I do that I'm like, time save, time save, time save, time save. But you don't actually have to worry about time save. Okay, so from the lakes of Liurnia, Rey Lucaria, friggin' Side of Grace, we're gonna go do something super fun. We're gonna go the exact same way that we just went. Down here, and then to the left, we jump down on the tree, but instead of going, obviously, to like where the boiled prawn shack is, we're gonna go somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay. Visual marker, visual marker, visual marker. We're going like literally like halfway between north and east.
Okay. Got it.
And then you'll see like a gazebo eventually.
I see it in the distance.
Yep, there's a magic butthole in there. We're gonna go in there.
Magic butthole.
Magic butthole.
I'm literally never gonna see it any other way ever again.
Yeah, because you can't. Because that's what it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna take us to, like, the entrance to Carrion Manor, where
Okay.
E.G. is.
Our buddy
And then
E.G.
yeah, E.G. we're gonna buy the first 4 somber smithing stones from.
Okay.
So you spawn like in front of the map fragment, but
Yep.
if you like go and hug the cliff to the north,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've done this before, but if you haven't, it's like extremely easy. If
To
you
just
just
jump
hug the cliff
the
side,
whole thing.
you just literally jump over it. And it's so funny because on my first playthrough, I was like, damn, no way you have to fight all these guys every time, but you literally could have just jumped over the whole time.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the grace just for good measure.
And there's a mushroom over here. I don't know if we need holy pots anymore, but...
We definitely don't need holy pots anymore, to the fact that actually you should go in your inventory and discard any that you have left over, because we'll be crafting a bunch of sleep pots, and if you have holy pots, it will probably be disruptive.
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Bloodhound's Fang in my second inventory slot,
I have done that too. Okay,
because I'm
pots.
going to purchase, and we have money because we killed the Night Scav.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna purchase smithing stone 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
And if you go to strengthen armaments, we can get the Bloodhound's Fang to...
+9, isn't it? No. Oh,
no, plus
+4.
5, because we still need 6 and 7, which are in Volcano Manor, and we're not quite there yet. So
I don't
I'm
have
just
a
doing it
smithing
while I can.
5.
No, I don't either. We're at 4.
Okay.
You're right. I saw 5 like to get up to plus 5.
Oh, gotcha.
So 5 and I think 5 and 6. Hold on, I have my notes. Remember, I'm new to Somber, so
I
I'm
hear
like,
you.
what do you mean? Oh, 5 is an Altus, so that's easy. And then 6 and 7 are in Volcano Manor. We already have 8 and 9 because we
Yep.
grabbed this from Dragon Barrow. And then Pharaoh will be the last one. Okay, so that's easy.
Easy.
Okay. So this is like a little bit tricky. Okay, so I'm gonna say this grace so we can be sure that the environment is completely reset. I'm gonna pull up your stream so that I can watch you.
Okay.
But I will go stand by EG.
Okay.
And do you see how there's like this fence that's on the left-hand side of the path?
Yes.
I'm gonna follow that fence, and then the second that the arrows come down from the sky,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna veer hard right. And then
Okay.
from there, I'm just gonna follow the cliffside pretty much all the way up.
Okay.
And we should avoid the arrows completely. So if
Okay.
you watch me first, then I can kind of show you
Sure.
how to do it. It's not that scary. It looks scarier than it is, because from here on, none of them should even be close to hitting us.
Yeah. The
Right.
arrows are really not that scary at all.
No, it's just the first set, right? And then the rest of them are kind of like on a bit of like a schedule almost, I guess. So we're gonna like follow the cliffside until we get to... Let me describe the landmark to you. It's gonna be like almost like a little lake.
Okay.
And then you'll see it on my screen, and then when you get there. So I will wait until you get to the little lake. It's got like a invisible scarab in it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I see it.
Perfect. And then still kind of hugging the cliffside, but pretty much going like directly east from there. You will see like a little rock bridge that will bring us over to where Bellum Church is.
Okay.
So you'll like cross the rock bridge over the crevasse, pretty much directly east.
Yep.
And then once you get to the top part of the cliff, you're going to go right up the cliff.
Okay.
We don't need anything from this merchant,
Hi, merchant.
but once you pass there, it'll like pull you up to the left where the church is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Got
that's
it.
perfect. That's perfect. And then we're not gonna grab the grace or anything, but I will grab this sacred tear.
Got it.
That's perfect. Okay, so from the sacred tear, you see this little like
Yep.
opening that's here.
I see.
I will jump through here. And then you guessed it, follow the cliffside.
Your favorite thing to do.
It's my favorite thing to do. Well, I'm like I told you this, I'm like big on visual markers. So in
Yeah.
my brain, I'm like, yes, run until that little crack in the brick. This is a rune arc, which we don't actually need because we grabbed the one grabbing the somber stone.
Mhm.
However, on my route, that is the golden rune that I grabbed because that's the first one. You will eventually get to like this sort of structure following the cliffside. You're gonna
Mhm.
jump up this. You'll see like the little scarab on the wall.
Yep.
You'll jump over. And then again, follow the cliffside.
Okay.
Until we get to like the opening of the lift. And
I
once we
see.
get past that, we can just start heading to the opening of the lift.
Beautiful. You know, my brain still says grab the mushrooms.
Grab them, dude. It's never too, I'm telling you right now, it is never too many mushrooms. Because the worst thing in a run is to run out of mushrooms and you're like, fuck.
Yep.
It's extremely doubtful that I will be having us grab Howl. Because it's just so many levels for an 80%, so we will
Yeah.
not be grabbing this grace.
Okay.
And we'll take the medallion up.
I love that they give
Okay.
this thing 2 cutscenes.
I'm always just fucking spamming start. Okay, so from here, we want to go like directly left. And then you'll see like a little mound with the site of grace.
Mm-hmm. I see it.
We're definitely going to want to grab that side of grace.
Got it.
Okay. And then from this side of grace, we're going to go pretty much directly east, but like avoiding the cliffside.
Okay.
You obviously don't want to die.
Yeah.
But we're going to like cross over the little bridge over here. Not the bridge, but like the pathway. And then
Mhm.
those golems shouldn't see us. We should be far enough away. And then there'll be like a cluster of trees to the
Okay.
east.
Yep.
And then from there, I'm kind of going like east and to the left one.
Okay.
Because you're going to eventually see like the stairs that lead up, but we want to be on like the outside of the stairs on the right-hand side.
Gotcha. You don't want to fight any tree sentinels today.
We don't want to fight any tree sentinels, but we also don't want to fight the falling star beast
Yep.
that spawns over here. So we just want to make sure we don't go like too far to the right, but honestly their spawn point is like quite
It's way up there.
forgiving.
Yeah.
It's extremely forgiving, but we just don't want to like forget that it's there and
Yeah.
wander over there.
I'm stuck on a tree.
Who would win, me on torrent or a little twiggy tree? It's always going to be the twiggy tree.
Yep. Alright.
Okay, and then when we get to the top, when there's no longer any more structure, we're gonna like jump up here. And this is where I'll pause so you can watch how I do it.
Okay.
Once you get to the same point as me.
I'm kind of there, I think.
You're almost there. You're a little bit far down.
So further up.
You want to go to like when you get to like the edge of the castle wall.
Gotcha.
Right?
Right here.
Like there's no more up anymore.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Okay. And from here, we are going to have to go past the tree sentinels. And it's super easy. However, there's a little bit of a rookie mistake that can happen.
Uh-huh.
So I'll have you watch me as I narrate it. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to like jump up to where this platform is. And I'm going to jump on like the right-hand side of the one that's closest to me. I'm going to book it towards the tree. The
Okay.
little tree that has the golden seed.
Okay.
However, it is not safe to jump off turret and grab that seed until you are absolutely sure that the tree sentinel is despawning.
Yep.
Sometimes they will despawn immediately,
And
but
sometimes they'll chase you to the ends of the
follow
earth.
you all the way to the tree, and they will literally, even if you sit down at the grace,
they'll get you.
You can get hit.
Yep.
So I'll do it really quick, and then I'll have you do it.
Okay.
So I jump up here, and then I jump around the right-hand side of this guy. He's fine. He's just going to be a little mad. And then immediately we're going to see this tree. I can hear him behind me. And he stopped. He's despawning. Oh, maybe he's not.
No, he's shielding.
He's despawning. So I'm good
Okay.
to stop and grab these.
All right, I'm going.
But if he's still chasing you, then obviously, like, you're not going to want to stop.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. He is, he's doing the same thing he did for you.
Good, good, good. That's like common. It's more common for him to not chase you to the grace, but...
He is going back. Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. Okay, from here.
Mm-hmm.
How much does this shit weigh? It weighs 11.5 pounds. Okay, that's kind of light. So I think what we should do is directly south. There's like, not directly south. It's like halfway between south and east.
Okay.
There's like a road to the church up there. And that church has a seal to cast spells, which will be doing buffs. But it doesn't weigh anything, so it will increase our blue dancer value.
Beautiful.
So I'm like probably the only hitless runner, actually probably the only hitless runner that I've ever seen that grabs it. There will be like some...
Mushroom guys.
Yeah, and you just kind of go around them, to be honest. Like, I forgot what they were called. Guardians?
Yeah.
And it's past the site of grace, all the way to the back where the golden
order seal
centipedes are. And then I'm gonna warp back to the grace because I don't want to deal with it.
I don't blame you. All right.
There's another reason that in my run I warp back to the grace, but that's a story for another time. Okay, so from here, kind of like how we did before, we don't want to go directly up the staircase to the Capitol because that's where some more gargoyles are. So if we go to the right,
okay,
and follow the wall on the right-hand side, it's going to be the exact same thing.
hug the wall. Hug the wall.
You're going to see like a bunch of slugs. So like the real reason that I warp back to the grace is because I use 40 fire pots on my run.
Oh my
and
gosh.
These slugs drop the most fired.
That's fair.
Fucking butterflies. Okay. So you're gonna get to the point where there's like a wall in front of you where you can no longer go forward. Yeah. And you'll go in between the break in the wall. You'll see another golden tree. You grab those. And then from here, we don't want to follow the path directly north because that's where I think Margit, Margit spawns. So once again, if we like stay to the right of the path and just kind of like go off the beaten path, this way he won't spawn. But when we go up this hill, there's a site of grace, and then past the site of grace is where the Smithing Stone 5 is.
Gotcha.
So I am going to grab this grace so we can warp back to it.
Silly Morgott, he doesn't know that I'm here unless I'm right in his line of sight.
He doesn't know. He's literally just a guy.
He's just a
you
guy.
Can't blame him.
Alright. Grab the grace.
Okay. And I've never done this before because I've never done the somber route, but this is what I've seen, so I'm going to practice it.
Okay.
In the northwest, there's like this nice giant opening that will lead us to the battlefield. We'll go through it. And then I think once we get through it, we're going to go to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks right. Okay. So we'll go through the left, and there's like the little path over here. And then it will kind of like lead us downward. I think we're going to want to hug the right wall. Maybe I should have done this and then taught you how to do it.
That's okay. We learn together.
Yeah. Okay, so when you hug the right wall, there's this ruin that's like directly down this little hill. This looks so correct. I'm very confident that this is it. Okay, so it's in here somewhere, but where?
That's a great question.
Down here, perhaps?
Looking for a somber 5.
Wait, hold on. I think I found it. I think it's this.
It's this guy.
This guy on this chair, right?
Yep, that's him.
Yeah. There's a guardian there, so you'll want to grab him and go.
Yep.
And then I was gonna warp back, but he saw me. Why don't you go away, bro? You don't even see me.
Alright, I'm back. Well, I'm going back.
Perfect.
I will be back. I will be back in just a hot
Damn, that
second.
was pretty good for both of our first time doing that.
I did get that one.
I was like,
also.
I know it's over here, but I don't know like where it is.
As soon as I saw the guy with the item, I was like, that's him.
It certainly must be. Okay, so from this grace. From this grace. If you look to the right, like east, right? There's like this really, I think it's golden rune 9 probably. 7, I was close. This in this second or like third tent over here is like a stack of 8 mushrooms, so that's also a really good pickup. But you'll eventually see this staircase that like hugs the eastern wall.
Yeah.
So we'll go up it. Right, and then we'll follow the path. We're gonna ignore the skeletons. They don't even care about us. They don't even see us. And when we like pass the last set of gravestones, we veer to the right off the path.
Okay.
Where like you drop down, there's these beautiful rocks, all these trees, and then you'll eventually reach, you guessed it, another cliffside. The golem is shooting arrows. It doesn't matter. He doesn't actually see us.
Okay.
So we're following the cliffside down until there's like a break in the rocks. You'll see like a nice little crevasse over here.
Okay.
I've had a little bit of a delay, but I think you're in the right spot. Once you go through the crevasse in the rocks, you're gonna want to go immediately left. You don't want to go to the bear and the hero's grave because that's scary, and we don't want anything to do with that. But if we make like almost like a U-turn to the left, you'll find a spirit spring.
Got it.
And what I like to do is stand in front of the spirit spring for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Because I wonder if I have the clip. I'll have to remind me to send you the clip.
Okay.
I fully got hit from that golem because I jumped up the spirit spring too fast and he like aggroed on me. And it's in my BRB screen because he shoots me and I look at chat and I'm like, hey, why? Hey, why? Hey, quick question.
Why?
And it's like a little bit of like a kelpism.
Yep.
Because I'm like, quick question, why? Like, why did that guy hit me? So
Why
now
did
I'm
he
just
hit
staying
you?
here for a second. Because
Alright.
I'm like, he definitely is
paranoid.
not gonna see me. So when we jump up, hug the right wall. And then you'll get to like this point where you kind of like jump up. And you're behind the golem, so it doesn't matter. When you see the mushroom, go like pretty much directly east. Okay, and you see this nice little open field we've got?
Yes.
We are gonna go like anywhere in this open field and make a save state.
It's draconic time, huh?
Oh yeah, it's the DTS cheese, and I'm gonna teach you the. I'm gonna teach you the best DTS cheese.
Oh, I always forget I need to drop something.
We've made actually like super good progress today. I'm very excited about this.
All right. Import save state. We're gonna name it
DTS.
Go to DTS.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to explain the whole thing to you in detail.
Okay.
And I want you to like watch the whole thing.
Okay.
And then we're going to stop and then I'm going to watch you do it so that I have full eyes on you. Because it's like, it's easy, but it's a little bit nuanced, right? So here I can see DTS.
Yes.
He's right there. He's chill. This part doesn't like super matter, but do you see like this group of trees? There's this one that's like right here where my head is.
Yes.
That's kind of where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like right next to it. I'm gonna wait. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna look at me. That doesn't matter. He's gonna take 3 steps towards me. And I'm gonna start walking backwards. And I'm gonna turn around and this rock here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this rock here. I'll run to it. He's gonna turn this corner and look at his horse's head. When it does that little turn, it's like so subtle.
Mm-hmm.
When he does that little turn, you'll run right here.
Okay.
And just duck. And then he's gonna go right to the cliff. When he goes to the cliff, we're gonna stay crouched, go behind him, and wait for him to turn around. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 R1, and he should fall off the cliff.
Is that 3 unsheaths?
3 unsheaths, and then an R1.
Okay.
All right, now let me watch you.
Boy. So I'm crouched until I
That's
get
okay.
to
We've
the
made
tree.
it safe. We've made it safe. You don't even need to crouch at all right now because he literally can't see you. So you're gonna want to go a little more to the left because it's like close to the castle wall.
Okay, so this one.
So not that set of trees, but the other set of trees.
This one.
Not quite. I'm gonna have a little delay. Yes. So this little path right here.
Okay, got it.
So you'll want to go to like that lastmost tree and you'll stand there, look at him. He sees you. You want him to see you. He takes 3 steps towards you.
Okay.
And that's when you turn around.
After the 3rd step?
Yeah.
Then around this rock.
Perfect. And then around that rock. Yep. And then to that rock right. Not that one. The one. Yeah. You got it. You got it. Slightly to the, I think, right a little more. But it's the delay.
I think he turned around.
Yeah, that's okay. We could just reset our save state.
Okay.
I can show you one more time, I think, if you think that's going to be best for you.
I give it one more shot, and I will see if I can get it.
Okay.
All right. That's...
I'll relive the save state preemptively because we'll just make sure. Because it's easy, but it's just like the positioning takes a little bit of time to like become familiar with.
Okay.
Okay. The stream is up. I'm ready.
I'm going for it. Okay.
All right, he sees you. He takes 3 steps towards you. You can like honestly start walking, but like take it slow, you know, because you want him to see you. That's the thing.
Yep.
Okay. And then from there, you'll turn around and go to like the rock formation on the cliff. So you're like between them. So you're gonna want to go to the one that's kind of to the right, but maybe this will work though.
I think he sees me.
If you see the health bar, I think that means he's aggroed. Yeah. That was closer though. That one was closer.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you one more time?
Yeah, show me one more time. Because when the way that unfortunately the way that the stream is lagging for me when I'm streaming is it's hard to tell exactly.
I know. It's like I want to be able to like stream these coaching sessions because I think they're so fun, right? But then it's like tough because I'm like, oh, you're too far to the right, but I'm like 4 seconds behind you, so you've been too far to the right, you know?
Well, my save state didn't work, but that's okay because... Let me try. Maybe I just didn't load it.
It might have just been a loading issue.
I
Because
might...
that happens. If you didn't press load save state soon
Yeah.
enough. Like, save state organizer
you know what I
is
did?
worse than prop saves.
I know what I did. I made a new save state instead of loading it.
Oh.
That'll do.
Well, that'll do it.
Let's load the one that we want. And that should do it for us. That did it. Okay, let me watch you again.
Perfect. Yay. Okay. Okay, so I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen DTS. You stand like pretty close to the tree. I don't even do that. I stand like at the edge of this bush almost.
Okay.
He looks at me. He takes 3 steps towards me.
Okay.
And then I turn around. And then there's this rock here.
Mm-hmm.
Walk into it. And then there's this rock here.
Okay.
I'm running to it. And then
Okay.
I'm standing on top of it. And I'm waiting for his horse to do a little head turn. That was the exact turn. And then I'm running over here.
I'm crouching.
I think I ran too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw ya, but I see what you mean.
I got stuck on the rock.
All right, let's see.
But that's exactly it. Like,
We're gonna try.
you want to do that, but not get stuck on the rock.
Hello, sir.
Hello, DTS. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior pushing you off of a cliff? This is perfect so far. Okay, we'll wait for his little head to turn.
Okay, I think I got it this time.
Okay, perfect. He should go to the cliff, and then you want to stand behind him, but you do not want to hit him until he turns around. So just get ready, stand up behind him. Target lock onto him, probably.
I went too far. Damn. Alright. We try again. Got closer.
That was like way better. That was like way better though. That was perfect. The first part of that was perfect. Once you perfect that, the rest of it is easy.
Yep.
Like setting him up to be in the right spot is truly the hardest part.
Alright.
So try it again and I'll do it at the same time.
So it's 3 unsheaths and then an R1.
3 on cheese and then R1. It's like the second he turns around. So
Okay.
he's walking towards me. I'm turning around. Going around the rock to the other rock. I'm watching his head. Waiting for the horse's head to turn. Perfect. And then I'm hiding in the crevasse. He's going to go to the cliff. He's going to stop walking. I'm going to crouch behind him. I'm going to target lock onto him. I'm going to stand up and be ready. He turns around. I'm going to hit him with a 1, 2, and then 3. And then a 1R1. And he should fall right off.
Okay.
Okay, I see you're behind him. That's good. That's 2 in a row that you got him in the right position. So that's perfect.
All right. He's dead.
Oh my god, that was perfect. Oh my god, that was perfect. She's literally a natural, guys.
Look at me gaming.
It's easy, but it's also like kind of nuanced, right?
Yeah,
And then
it
we're gonna
is.
go into the capital and just grab that first sight of grace. Obviously, we do not have 2 great runes, so we like can't actually do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But this is pretty much like halfway through being done with setup.
Heck yeah. All right. I feel like we made a lot of progress today.
We made a ton of progress today. This is probably where I'll have to call it, but I feel like it's like a really good stopping point.
It's a good stopping point for me too, that I'm not up too late. Before.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a save state that's just called like current save. That way, when we come back to this, I won't have to do all of setup again.
I gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. I'll do that too. Although I might just make a new new save and see if I can do it again.
Yeah,
See
I
how
mean,
much
like,
I can
that's the nice
remember.
thing is you've got the resources, you've got the VOD. I can record some stuff at literally anytime you
Yep.
need to. You just have to ask where you're like, hey, I'm having a hard time with XYZ. Can you like make a video walking me through it in detail? Like, I'm
Yeah.
literally always happy to do it. This is my favorite thing in the world.
I appreciate it.
I've had so much fun.
It has
I'll let
been a
you
good
say bye to
time.
your stream.
All right,
but I
thanks
hope
for
you have a
hanging
good day
out
at work tomorrow
and
stuff.
teaching me cheeses. And I hope you
I love cheesing.
and I hope you also have a good day at work, even if you get to work from home.
I gotta work from home. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, bye, friend.
Bye. Have a good one. All right, guys, that was fun. I learned things. Who needs to worry about DTS anymore? Although I got pretty good at fighting him with Justice Kiss of Light, so that's still a fun way to fight him. Bye, Kelp. Thank you for helping me. Talk to you soon. All right, let me go over here. We'll find somebody to raid. Let's see what we have here. Let's see if any other keepies doing the thing. HV Daedalus and Madman Doctor are doing the thing. I don't think they're doing the charity thing, but we can still raid into one of them. Madman Doctor. Let's raid into Madman Doctor. And if he's just playing. They're not actually live. I see. They're just having a good time. That's always a good time too. Alright, who's doing what? Who is streaming in the keepies? Anybody playing Elden Ring? What's Sarah playing? Sarah's playing... I don't know what that game is. Looks cool, though. Let's see. Let's go up our list, see if anyone's playing Elden Ring. If not, we'll just pick a keepy to raid. Hey. Leave him be. Leave the spaceman alone. Deep of Night, Elden Ring Night Rain. We could. That's Elden Ring adjacent. Just chatting. Crash Out Crew. That's kind of exciting, actually. We might raid into Crash Out Crew. Daedalus is streaming, so we could always do Daedalus, too. Oh, there's somebody playing Elden Ring. One-shot challenge Moog time. Let's go raid into Highway Gamer 007, who's trying to one-shot Moog, I guess. Based on the stream title, we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll go say hi. Let's go raid Highway Gamer 007. Make sure that's the right icon. It is. Okay. Here's our Keepies raid phrase. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Not my normal stream day, but it was still fun, and I feel like I learned a lot about Elden Ring that I didn't know before, or I've seen before and haven't done. One of the two. So have a great night. I will be back tomorrow with the Valheim community night, and we'll have more Elden Ring with me struggling against Rolana, probably for 2.5 streams like we did with Moog. It's going to be fun. It's on Saturday. But yes, have a great night, everyone, and talk to you soon. Bye.